ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावतीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Namaste. Good. All of us have a desire. Now, the intensity of the desire varies. So, we want to talk about the desire which can really be converted into the commitment. See, I call it the magic of three. See, initially, it starts with a kind of a arousal. When I say arousal, it's a kind of stimulation, a kind of a excitement. We always get a arousal. That means, okay, we are able to rise up. That is a initial feeble desire. I call it as a feeble desire. That is the initial stage. Good. Now, this must be converted into a kind of a interest. From the arousal, with the excitement, with the stimulation initially, that means you have to increase the intensity of your desire. So that becomes a kind of a interest. Think. Then, after a particular time, you have got the interest. Now you have to sustain. See, that is a real challenge for all of us. See, almost all of us get this kind of a excitement, whatever that you are able to do it. But unfortunately, you are not able to increase the intensity of the excitement as an interest. Then once you have this interest, then you have to increase the intensity of the interest to make it as the commitment. See, now let me explain to you. Now all of you are listening to me now. I am just saying that okay, you must be absolutely committed. So you have to understand what's the meaning of commitment. Right? Now, whatever that you are really interested, then you will be committed. If you are really interested in your health, you will be committed. If you are really interested in the music, you will be committed. If you are really interested in the studying or playing the cricket, you will be interested, you will be committed. Now, it starts from the excitement or the arousal and then go to the interest and then make it as a commitment. See, let me explain in a different way. Initially, when you talk about the arousal or the excitement, it is very feeble, very light. It's a kind of a desire. Now, you have to find out whether it is good for me or not. The moment I feel it is good for me, then what happens? I try to make it as an interest. So when I say that interest, now if all the conditions are favorable, right? That means I am interested. And if the conditions are not favorable, then I am not interested. That means there is a question of because of conditions, so I am interested. Okay, now the next thing is, okay, I got the excitement initially, I converted it into the interest. Now I have a problem. I am not able to do it. then what you have to do it also, you have to convert that interest as a commitment, not because, but in spite of. If all the other conditions are not favorable, in spite of that, so I will be interested. So this is what you call the commitment. So you take a particular question on your own field. Now this is what exactly I want. This is my goal. This is my purpose. This is what exactly I want to do it. So I am going to do something because I love it. Now there is no point in only loving without the commitment. Now if you are really interested and you really love it, then over a period of time it will become a second nature. Now there's a beautiful quotation which I really like it, which I want to share it. That means what is the difference between the interest and the commitment? When you are interested in doing certain thing or something, you do it only when it is convenient. If all the conditions are all very favorable, all the things come to me without any kind of a struggle. So that means, so I am interested because it is a convenience. So there is an interest. The moment that the convenience is not there, if the favorable conditions are not there, I will lose interest. Then you go over to zero. From the excitement or the arousal, then you convert it into the interest, and you are able to sustain in spite of other things, then only you can convert it as a commitment. So let make it a very simple way of doing it also. Initially, the desire is a very feeble. I am repeating again. Desire is feeble, very light. It's just excitement. It comes and goes. So, for example, you are listening to me. Now you are completely committed to certain things. But what you should do, you should not leave it here itself. So you must take it forward. Then you should go for the interest. Then once you go to the interest, then if there is a conditions are not favorable, then you will give up. That's not good. But what you should do? Yes, I have committed myself. I have promised myself. I cannot go back on my promise. Then what should I do? In spite of all my problems, I will go ahead. So this is what I call the commitment. So let me give you a beautiful example. Gandhi, I just quote, they may torture my body, break my bones, even kill me. Then they will have my dead body, not my obedience. Unquote. So what do you mean by that? Gandhi becomes Mahatma Gandhi because of the commitment. He says, I want to do certain things. His commitment to the truth is amazing. Right? Now what you have to understand this particular one is, that means you can be a Gandhi. And you must commit yourself that whatever that is going to be really interested for you. So that means this is you have to convert the excitement or arousal into the interest and to go to the commitment. Swami Vivekananda, I like that particular beautiful statement. He said, such a great monk. He said, quote, so long as a single dog in my country is without food, my whole religion is to feed the dog. Unquote. What do you mean by that? He's a great spiritual man. He was talking about the religion. Then what is the purpose of this particular one? This is where you have to understand the difference between the interest and the commitment. When I say the commitment, you don't have any kind of excuse at all. In spite of whatever I am doing, so I am committed. That's it. So, when you are interested in doing certain things, you do it only when it is convenient. Put it the other way. If you are committed to something, come what may, even if there is a life-threatening situation, that means you accept no excuses at all. He looks for only for the results. There is a beautiful, the American said, Patrick Henry, give me the liberty or give me the death. What do you mean by that? For him, the commitment to the liberty is amazing. And I can give so many examples. But you please ask a question to yourself. What is that I am really committed? So I am committed to the family. I am committed to my profession. I am committed to my country. I am committed to the society. So ultimately, I can only tell you one thing. You must be committed to the value of the truth. Say that can make you to be very happy. Please committed to certain things in your life. Otherwise, there is no charm in life. Take care. All the best. Stay positive. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhavet Om Shanti Shanti Shanti